Good afternoon. Tell us who you are and what NPF means to you.
Hi, I'm Wema Harris, mother to Malcolm Melendez, a young musician that comes to No Pointer Foundation. It is truly a home away from home for him. He just loves instruments, and it's because of this place that thirst and love for instruments and music has grown so much. So I appreciate No Pointer Foundation for truly growing him as a young musician as he is right now, because already he plays the violin and the double bass, but truly Malcolm will pick up almost any instrument that is around him and try to play it or play it, or I don't know, he loves instruments. I don't know what else to say. Honestly, for Halloween he plans on becoming an instrument. And so we have some big plans to make him some type of instrument this Halloween.
How old was Malcolm when he started playing music, and how is he progressing now?
He started playing violin at 5 years old, and he's been progressing so well. At 7, he asked to play the double bass, which for me, I was like, are you sure? It's a very big instrument. But he was very passionate about it, and he sat down in Miss Pointer's office and said, I really want to play the double bass. I really love the low tones. I really want to do this. And initially he didn't think he could play both instruments, and Miss Pointer said, well, if you practice your violin and you practice the double bass just as much, you can definitely play the double bass also. And his eyes opened up like saucers, and he was just like, I can play both. So that was a wonderful moment for him to learn that a musician does not necessarily have to just play one instrument, that they can pick up multiple instruments. And from then, I think that's what kind of grew him to understand, oh, there's instruments all around me. If he doesn't have an instrument around him, he will play percussion on his own body, which he does many times.
So besides musicianship, what are some values Malcolm has developed while learning here at NPF?
When I say it's a home away from home, it truly helps him to have a family that listens to him, that cares about him, and that understands him. And so he, as a young boy growing up here in Bedford-Stuyvesant, it's important for children to understand that they can be heard, that they can be, that they have a voice. And here at No Pointer Foundation, it feels like that. It feels like he is, he's at home here. And because of that, he's grown in character. He's become a stronger individual and independent, and knows that there are many things that he knows that I don't know. I don't know much about music other than things that he's shown me and taught me. And so for him to know that there are things that you can show other people. So now he comes to Brooklyn Children's Museum where I work, and sometimes he'll have his instrument out in the library and want to show other children his violin and teach them a little bit or play for them. And so it's like a pop-up surprise, violin class by a young musician right there at Brooklyn Children's Museum.
What are other advantages that NPF has shared with your family?
So there's so many different advantages that No Pointer Foundation has shared with our family. And I think the main one is that it's a part of the community. And being a part of the community means that you know that you have somewhere to go. We can walk here from home and know that we have a great place to grow young musicians, to grow young artists. And that to me is seminal for us to understand that we don't have to go outside our community to find what we need. We have what we need right here.
So what is the one thing everyone has to know about NPF?
That's a great question. The one thing everyone should know about No Pointer Foundation is that you have love here. And that's not something you can find everywhere. That's not something that you find at every school, at every after-school program. You have love here because they care. And I truly appreciate that from the
Well-
bottom of my heart.
Well, thank you for coming and speaking to us, Wema. We hope to see you again on camera soon. Thanks.
How does it look?